Hello my beautiful Divine Wolfeys, welcome to the Soul Tribe. This is the Sacred Inner Wolf ceremony by Sacred Soul Work Charice, and today we are going to do a new reading. This reading is all about why are you feeling disconnected. So we are going to explore what is going on. I want to say, Divine Wolfeys, I always let Spirit guide me and I'm really obedient to Spirit. So then you know. And as a high priestess witch and as a spiritual teacher, it's really important that you learn to work with your intuition or psychic abilities, and that you learn to work with your inner guidance even if you have trouble with it. Through this channel, I hope I can assist you in your spiritual journey, and I hope, Divine Wolfeys, that I can assist you in your spiritual journey as a spiritual teacher or high priestess witch. I am creating my own soul tribe, the Sacred Inner Wolf Ceremony community, or the Real Divine Wolfey soul tribe, and therefore I always pick up different kind of souls from different kind of soul tribes because I am creating my own soul tribes. In the future, I hope I can give workshops, seminars, rituals, and ceremonies together with you, Divine Wolfeys. And it's only possible with your support. So I want to show my gratitude because every day the soul tribe is growing, and I'm really proud of us because I think it's important that the spiritual community are one community in some way, if it makes sense. Spirit told me to do a reading about why are you feeling disconnect, or on what aspect. This is a timeless reading and a general and collective reading, so be mindful about that. And if you are one of my new Divine Wolfeys, welcome to the Soul Tribe. This is the Sacred Inner Wolf ceremony, and I am Charice. And when I start with a reading, I always start with protecting shields. I start with a prayer because I don't want to invite lower energies or entities into my reality or yours. And as a high priestess witch, I always protect my soul tribe and myself for lower energies. So I think I said everything I want to say. Let's start with a prayer, and then we are going to ask Spirit for guidance and protection, and then we will see what Spirit has in store for us today. So let's begin, Divine Wolfeys. Let's see. Holy Spirit, I'm opening my circle. Divine my ancestors, my spirit guides, my spirit team, my spirit animals, and holy angels. Holy Spirit, help us, guide us, and protect us with this channel reading. I ask to be surrounded, filled and illuminated with divine white light to cleanse and purify my energy, uplift my vibration, and support me in embodying my highest divine truth. Support me, protect me, and guide me. Holy Spirit, I'm closing my circle with this channel reading. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for guiding us. I want to ask Archangel Michael to guide me to the reading. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I want to start with I need to see. Sorry, 1 second. I always talk about storms, but she's my cat child. Stormy. I live in a big city and I have a very big roof, and then I always think she's gone, but then she's there. So okay, let's see, because Spirit is I let Spirit guide me in some way. So we are going to feel what I want to say something about my soul tribe because I know what I attract and what I want to attract in the future, but also who I allow in the soul tribe and what kind of energy I will block, if it makes sense. Because I always say in every reading, only subscribe if you feel truly drawn to me, because I want to have a real soul tribe and a real connection. And even in the future, I want to work with you on an energetic kind of base, if it makes sense, or level. If you are aware, I'm a spiritual teacher and I am a high priestess witch. And for me, it's really important as a spiritual teacher or a high priestess witch or a counselor, take how it resonates, that I will show you the higher perspective, but also, what do I want to say? Let me think. I lost the energy. I lost energy. When I talk, I always feel energy, and that's how I translate energy in some way. But I don't know what okay, Spirit is telling me again what I want to say because it's necessary. So we are going to do it again. I want to say, Divine Wolves, if you are a Divine Wolfey and you are on my soul tribe, I am a high priestess witch and I am a spiritual teacher. So I always work with that you can learn from your own psychic abilities. So you learn to work with discernment, and I will always give you as a guide or a teacher signs for how you can work with your own spiritual team. So try to do this, but also ask your angels or spirit team of past loved ones for signs, or that you want to build a connection, if it makes sense. But I will help you through my channel and assist you in your spiritual journey, that you can work with your own spiritual team, if it makes sense. So that's also what I'm going to do, because I am going to connect with your angels and with your spirit team. But please be mindful about that. Divine Wolfeys, take the sermon. What is it? Can you tell us please about what for message does the angels have? We have Archangel Michael. I stand for justice and truth. I live from integrity. We have bottom energy, the angel of eternal love. As I let love in it, says my souls forever. I want to have one more, because Spirit is telling me to do one more. Please, Holy Spirit, thank you. We have the guardian angel of youth. As I share my enthusiasm. How do you pronounce that word? In my country, you say enthusiasm, but you use I can't pronounce that word, but I know what it means. It like means really happy and those kind of things. But sometimes I have trouble to read something in English, because in my head you say it different, because in my language you say it like how I say it in my head, if it makes sense. So, yeah, if somebody knows, tell me please how you pronounce it, because I don't know. But humor and sense of fun in protect and honor my youthful spirit. Ooh, I feel a very strong divine feminine energy is coming through for my divine feminist. I feel Spirit is showing me the full card, full energy in my third eye. So I feel very Uranus energy and Aquarius energy is coming through very strongly. But Spirit is especially talking about the full energy. So I feel you have a very innocent kind of soul. I feel you are very connected with your inner child. I feel very strongly you are connected with your dream land, if I say it right, dream world, if it makes sense. But also fantasy. You are really creative, but also deep emotional, social intelligence. I feel you have a very big and pure heart, and even with the internal love, you are somebody. And Spirit is showing me Earth Angel. Spirit is telling me Earth Angel, and they are showing me 555 and 222 and 444. So take how it resonates, because Spirit is giving me a lot of downloads, because I need to focus on what they are showing me and telling me in some way. But Spirit is telling me you are a complete divine feminine. So you will see this reading as a confirmation and not as guidance. So I work as a teacher, Divine Wolfey. So I take the sermon, you know, if it's your story. Otherwise, Spirit wants to give you confirmation where you are headed in your spiritual journey. But I feel very strong. You are my earth angels. You are my empress. You are my magical beings. You are my high priestess, my mediums, my divine feminines, of course. But I also feel very strong you are my warriors, especially spirit warriors. So Spirit is telling me you are my chosen one. Spirit is telling me, of course, you are my chosen one. But you are my chosen ones, and starseeds and indigos, take it how it resonates. I want to say thank you, because I attract those kind of souls and I feel really appreciated. And even maybe for now I don't have that much subscribers, but even in the future, if you watch this video, I want to say thank you, because it's a really beautiful energy to be in. Because if you've been chosen, you are always blessed, and you work for the divine, and the divine use you as a vessel. So yeah, that's a beautiful blessing if you can see it like that. But I want to say, I feel very strongly a lot of injustice happened to you in the past. A lot of people were very untruthful in some way, and they didn't respect your boundaries, or they didn't show any kind of affection or appreciating. Sometimes I have trouble with my throat chakra today. Sorry, Divine Wolf, but I didn't sleep that good or something. I slept a few hours and I woke up very early. And I had a really busy week, and a lot of things are happening. I have a little bit tower moments in my life, but I think it's a beautiful new beginning, but also maybe a not beautiful ending in some way. But yeah, in my personal I feel whole in myself, and I always feel whole in myself, but at this moment in time everything feels balanced in my life, but on the other side everything feels as a chaotic tower moment. So I don't know what's going on, but I always believe everything happens for a reason. So I don't know why Spirit is guiding me to this. Sometimes I don't like it that Spirit is telling too much information about me. So Spirit is always doing on purpose, because if you are aware, psychics or mediums always communicate with Spirit through their own landscape and their own experience, or their own way of communicating with Spirit, if it makes sense. But yeah, I have my very strong boundaries, because I want to tell my personal things about myself, what I want to say, and not with this what Spirit is telling me. Because yeah, for me, I am a really private person, and not that much people know me that good, or a lot of people, they know me good, but not going with it, if it makes sense. I'm really private with my emotional landscape in some way. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't like it when Spirit is doing that, because yeah, YouTube, everybody can see it, so it feels to me, hello Spirit, what are you doing? Because that's the reason I want to make it very clear. But let's step into your reading. So I feel very strongly you have a very beautiful chosen one energy, Divine Wolfeys. But I want to know why you feel disconnected at this moment in time, and how you can work with this energy in your spiritual journey and your manifestation, if it makes sense, Divine Wolfeys. Why is my soul tribe disconnected? Communication in reverse. Why is Divine Wolfeys disconnected? We have support in reverse also. One more, that's what Spirit tells me. We have inner child in reverse. Maybe I need to do. I'm going to do it like this, Divine Wolfeys. For today, there's a little bit chair on celebration on the bottom, and but Spirit is telling me one more, so I will listen to Spirit. Ignorance, unlearned and rejected. I'm gonna put it back, but that's what Spirit tells me to do. So I want to see. I didn't ask the question, but let's see what Spirit tells me. If I'm okay, Spirit tells me to take this three. So I am okay. Forgiveness in reverse, Divine Wolfeys, and apology from another deck fell from this. The Heart's Hidden deck. So maybe for some of you, somebody wants to return, or wants to apologize, or want to ask you for forgiveness or say sorry, or you are somebody who wants to ask somebody for forgiveness, or you want to return, or showing sorrow, or telling them sorry in any kind of way. So take it how it resonates. And underneath, because I was curious why this card fell, it is rejection, abandonment, dismiss, irrational fear. So maybe you rejected somebody and you want to apologize, or somebody from your past who rejected you wants to apologize and ask you for forgiveness. Because forgiveness, maybe it fell because we have another card, forgiveness. It is in reverse. So maybe if you are the person who hurt another person, you need to ask for forgiveness, and otherwise somebody you didn't forgive somebody. So take it how it resonates, because Spirit is a little bit wishy-washy, so take it how it resonates. Let's see, why are you feeling disconnected at this moment in time? So I feel truly, and that's also what Spirit tells me, you are really blessed. You are chosen, Divine Wolfeys, and you have a big destiny, soul mission, and a soul purpose. For my divine feminines, I feel very strongly I channel divine feminines, but you could also be my divine masculine who work with the divine feminine energy at this moment in time or space. So take how it resonates, because spirit is especially guiding me to divine feminines, this message, but I also feel divine masculines are coming through. So take it how it resonates. If you are a real divine Wolfey, spirit always communicate like this, so I am really obedient. I see Stormy. Let's see what she's going to do. Sorry, divine Wolfeys, but yeah, I know when Stormy wants to go inside, because I always know. But yeah, what was I saying? Because I lost the energy. But I feel very strong. You are medium, high priestess, or a guru or shaman. Take it how it resonates. If you are a divine feminine, or you work in the healing industry or medical field, take it how it resonates, because you have a lot of awareness. You could be counselors or therapists or nurses, or take it how it resonates. But I feel very strongly, and that's also what spirit tells me, you been chosen from your childhood, because you have spiritual gifts and you are blessed. But at this moment in time and space, I feel very strongly you should work with your inner child, because a lot of inner child wounds are activated at this moment in time and space. That's what spirit tells me and shows me, because spirit is showing me the 7 of Swords in my third eye. So spirit is telling me you dealt a lot with betrayal, and spirit is telling me you need to heal this situation or experience in some way. So maybe somebody from the past who rejected you, or if you are the other person who rejected this person and you need to ask for forgiveness, take it how it resonates. But spirit is telling me, and I don't know why spirit is telling me like this, but spirit is telling me you both need to work on your inner child wounds. Let me see, divine Wolfeys. But I feel for the divine feminine, and that's how spirit talks to me. So I feel very strongly you miss support in your early environment, or a lack in support system. But also there is still feeling scared to be alone, or scared to be to failure, or scared to be vulnerable, or you're really independent in your energy. That's what spirit tells me. Spirit is telling me you need to break your walls in some way. But I also feel very strongly in the past you've been rejected on many layers and many different kind of aspects in your life by different kind of people and situations, if it makes sense. And spirit is telling me that's the reason why you became very high sensitive to energy, and why you became a psychic medium, or why you have a strong intuition or self-awareness. But spirit is telling me at this moment in time you feel disconnected because your inner child wounds are activated at this moment in time. Think about themes like unworthiness wounds, or failure, or feeling not good enough, or lack of self-worth, or lack in trust. Those kind of themes you should work at this moment in time and space, because they are activated. And be mindful, we had an eclipse, and the universe, if you're a divine feminist, be very mindful about every people, place, or thing what comes in your life, because the universe will test you at this moment in time and space with your surrender energy or your faith. And that's also what spirit wants to make it very clear, because always remember yourself, everything happens for a reason, everything happens in divine orchestration, if it makes sense, and everything happens in the plan of the divine, if it makes sense. If I say that's what spirit tells me. But I feel very strongly, divine feminine, I feel very strongly throat chakra blockage, but spirit is also, because I feel very cold when I tap into this energy. So it feels to me you changed, or something changed in the situation, or with the communication. So take it how it resonates. I love this deck, Divine Wolfeys. I don't know what it is, but I am so drawn to the image. So what do we need to know? What for kind of spirit animal can you work with, if it makes sense? I don't know if I tap into this energy. I have so much social blockage, but for me it's really hard to discern the energy because I have today social blockage because I feel a little bit lower in my energy today. Because my life is a little bit chaotic and a lot of things are happening, but at the same time a lot of beautiful things are happening, and for the first time in a very long time I feel more than ever myself again because I can do the things I like and I have my own routine a little bit back because I'm always sport kind of person, and I didn't do any kind of sport after my scooter accident for 2 years. So I'm really happy that it is a habit again, and it makes me feel better and a clear mind. But I feel very good. But I had a lot of down moments in my life lately or the last years. So in some way, when I reflect back, I changed so much, and now I am processing that I changed so much because I always change like season, and then I never reflect, and then after a very long time I reflect, and then I think, oh my god, I don't recognize myself in some way, if it makes sense. And something like that happened now in my life. So I am really in reflective mode because I don't recognize myself I change, and now I'm reflecting about the past self, but also about the new self in some way. So I'm a divine feminine, so I had many awakenings in my life because I was always connected with spirit and with the divine, but also I always saw spirit in my childhood as a child, and I always could communicate with spirit animals or with spirit or with past loved ones, if it makes sense. For me it was really normal, and I don't know how it feels. Sometimes I ask to my own friend. I ask my friends, how does it feel to not feel energy? Because they are really logical mind kind of person, and only my chaos witch is like me. But normal people, they are more logical, and for me, logical doesn't make sense to me because I'm more a kind of feeling person. But I feel I'm in a phoenix kind of energy, so it feels sad and happy at the same time. And I don't know why spirit is guiding me to this, but I have I slept not that good because my mom is a little bit very ill lately, and I have a lot of stress in my not with myself because I feel good, but around me a lot of people and things and places but I don't have any control about it. It feels I'm losing in some way the control, but at the same time it feels for the first time I have control. So it's a little bit a paradox kind of weird experience. But for me, if you are I feel I am upgrading in my spirituality, but also as a high priestess witch. So I feel very strongly, and I am embracing the high priestess path because I feel very strongly a new cycle has opened for me, and I am changing and I'm evolving in some way. But at the same time, I am a lot of processing and healing and still recovering from a lot of things. So so it feels so I don't know why spirit is guiding me to this, but spirit is giving you an example, and the reason why, and so I told you already, I hate it when spirit is doing this. But I'm really obeying to spirit, and I want to be my authentic self, so I talk to you like how I talk to my friends. But I want to say, if you're with my feminines, be aware we are in a 3D, 5D splits. So a lot of people won't make it, and if you are with divine masculines, work with your divine feminine energy, because the divine masculines in all the ways will also feel the shift and the split, what is happening in the world, if it makes sense. And I feel very strongly for my empaths or yeah, for my divine feminines, protect your energy at this moment in time and space, because and that's the reason, because I work with spirit, and spirit was always guiding me in my whole spiritual journey and my whole life, if it makes sense. But what I learned from spirit is, it is really important how farther you come in your spiritual journey, how more the divine or the universe will test you. So a lot of people with lower energies, or with negative intention, or dark energy, if it makes sense, will attract to light energy, and that is you, divine feminine. So please focus on yourself, do your inner work, but also be protective, be strong with your boundaries, and at the same time try to heal your energy field in some way. And even it's hard, you can always rely on your spiritual team. So I want to ask my divine feminines, trust in the process, try to surrender, because it doesn't make sense. Maybe things will not make sense at this moment in time space, but I always believe the divine will always give you answer to your questions, and sometimes you need to trust the process in some way. And I also feel in the collective energy for the divine feminines, I feel very strongly the last twin flame wave. You can feel the shift, because spirit is testing us a lot, and it will trip you in some way, but spirit and the universe will test your faith, but also they will test, dark energy will test, because they can feel you are the light. So a lot of people, places, things, even with very dark loaded energy, will be attracted to you. So divine feminines, be mindful about that, and always trust your intuition or inner guidance in any kind of situation, even if you see things differently, or the signs show you different kind of things. Trust your own intuition, because that's how the divine connects with you, if it makes sense. So let's see, I don't know why spirit is guiding me, but I am my authentic self on my channel, and sometimes, yeah, I need to accept that I will always follow spirit and always be obedient to spirit. So what I share, because I'm a healer, and I also believe that we can learn from each other's experience in some way, Divine Wolfeys. And yeah, in my own spiritual journey, I always learned from a lot of spiritual teachers and guys who came into my life and made a big difference, if it makes sense. So be open-minded and be open-hearted, if it makes sense. So what for signs, or what for kind of animals will your spirit team communicate with you? Let's see. We have the otter. Could be very significant. Crocodile. The hummingbird. One more Holy Spirit. Oh, two more. Firefly. I love it. In my own country, because my parents are coming from a tropical island, and they are always firefly in the evening, and it feels like Disney. I love it. Fish. So for me, Pisces energy is coming through. Leo, Sagittarius, or let me think. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Sorry, yeah. And one more. And then we channel. It is already a long reading, the Bibles. Oh. Nightingale. So this could be a very significant totem animal for you, Divine Wolfeys, if you want to work with your spirit team. But spirit is telling me that they want to give you a different kind of message with these cards, Divine Wolfeys. Spirit is telling me at this moment in time, if you are a divine feminist, you should follow your own creative path at this moment in time space. Okay, spirit is telling me at this moment you should build a connection with your inner child. Do the things what you liked as a child. Start to be creative, but also spirit is telling me, even with the crocodile energy, watch out, because at this moment I can feel you are fair. Yeah. Spirit is telling me you are so far ahead in your spiritual journey, Divine Feminine. So please be in a very observant kind of energy. Don't trust anybody easily, or don't let people easily in your energy field or in your life, if it makes sense. Because the universe is testing you at this moment. I feel very soon you are in an assignment, and even with the fish energy, Pisces energy is coming through. I feel you are really spiritual. You are very far ahead in your spiritual journey. You could have a connection with birds. But I feel very strongly, Spirit is telling me you choose yourself at this moment in time and space. So trust the process because everything is unfolding for you. That's what Spirit tells me. But Spirit is telling me focus on your creative side at this moment in time and space. Even with all the colors, I think it's a really beautiful energy. And even with the moon, oh my god, I have throat chakra. For me, it feels all your chakras in some way are coming in alignment. So everything, and even with the dragon energy, you are my really spiritual pal. And even with the zebra, I feel chosen one, starseed energy is coming through very strongly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any message anymore. I don't think so. Let's see. One card. What is your main message from your spirit team? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So at this moment, Spirit is giving you choice, Divine Feminine. So you are in a test, you are upgrading in your spirituality. That's what Spirit tells me, and that's they are showing this two snakes. So I feel very soon you are in a big transformation energy. So Spirit is telling me this is going to be a big life event, change life. I don't know how to say, but they tell me in some way like this is a big chapter. What is going to change everything? So be prepared. Divine Wolfeys, that's what they say to me. Tell me more. Brightening the new age, brightening new creation, dreaming a new world into being. I told you, and breaking the chain, anthropoden, healing, rewriting the future. I told you, Divine Wolfeys, Divine Feminist, I feel you being chosen by the Divine. And at this moment in time, you are almost completing the journey. It is really important that you put strong boundaries, be very observant who you let in, but also Spirit wants to make it very clear all the people who doesn't belong you, they wipe out with this lost eclipse. So even if you were in a higher soulmate connection or in a twin flame journey, it doesn't matter. With this eclipse, everyone is wiped out who's not on your vibration, Divine Feminine. So be mindful about that, and always believe you are on this earth for a higher purpose, and you only work for the Divine, if it makes sense, and you trust the process. Because you are my generational curse breakers, Divine. I told you, keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient stand beside you. So I feel very strong starseed confirmation. Spirit is telling me you are okay. Spirit wants to make it clear, and I want to close the reading because they are telling me that you, at this moment in time and space, if you are my Divine Family, you are highly protected by your angels. Because at this moment, Spirit is telling me divine intervention happened, and it was necessary. The reason why is because you are changing from direction, because that is what Spirit is showing me in my head. You change, so because you changed and your energy changed, so it changed the direction or what path you are going to. So a lot of people, Spirit is telling me your next chapter is starts, and the people who doesn't deserve to be in your life, they are removed. And the reason why is because Spirit wants to protect your energy. Because I feel very strong you are chosen, so we can sneaky energy or low energies are not allowed, because it will block the manifestation or your blessing, because you've been chosen. So Spirit will always protect you because you are the blessing, Divine Feminine. The blessing is you are abundant. One more. I want to see what signs are coming through, Holy Spirit. So what signs are coming through? We have Saturn, Aquarius. Let me think. What is? I'm very bad in astrology. I want to learn it, but I don't have the time. So I always, even yeah, I need to be honest, I never learned to do tarot reading because I was always psychic. I always knew things, even when I was a child, and I don't know how I did. But for me, when I began with my spiritual journey, someone special gave me my first tarot deck when I was 16, and it was a good way to develop a stronger connection with my psychic abilities, if it makes sense. But yeah, I always listen to spirit, but yeah, I don't know about anything about astrology, only the main things. So yeah, be aware. But I thought there was another planet in Saturn, but if you know, put it in the comments. I can't remember it. But I know Aquarius is Saturn because I am Aquarius. But yeah. Spirit is telling me with the Jupiter energy, a big transformation is happening in your life, Divine Feminine, because I feel very strongly, for some of you, your Saturn return happened early, and when your Saturn return will happen, your blessing will come in. And yeah, that is what Spirit tells me, your blessing will come in. So I feel very strongly for some of you, that's what Spirit is telling me. So I am not good in astrology, so I need to Google it later because I don't know if I give you the right information. But I'm obedient how Spirit is telling me. So take discernment, and if it resonates, it resonates, and if it's not your story, it's also okay. But Spirit is telling me when your Saturn return will happen, your Jupiter energy will come in. So I feel very strongly you have paid your karma, Divine Feminine. So your Jupiter, your blessing energy is coming in slowly. That's the reason why Spirit is protecting you heavily. That's what Spirit tells me, because I see in my third eye you are surrounded by angels. You are really highly protected. You are very ranked in the spiritual realm. So don't be in fear energy, because Spirit is doing this on purpose. The Divine is doing this on purpose because everything feels at this moment in time and space as a tower moment. But it is necessary because Spirit is telling me they wipe out all the people because you are upgrading and you are going to the next chapter, and not everybody can come with you. That's what Spirit tells me, because I feel very strongly for somebody who can become an artist or on TV or I don't want to say famous because who wants to be famous if I think about it, because if every camera and you can't even go to the supermarket and you have a lot of fake people around you and a lot of stress and you never know what is happening, and a lot of people are backstabbing because when you are famous you have money or status. And I always believe if you work with this energy, devil energy, you can if you have a lot of money, status and whatever, you attract very heavy, low, dark energy on your path. So Spirit is telling me they are protecting you at this moment in time and space, because you have a really bright future, because your Jupiter is coming in, Divine Feminine. So trust the process. Aquarius is coming through. Tell me more about the signs, Holy Spirit. We have Libra, so air elements are coming to fire. So Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. One more, Holy Spirit. So Pluto, Spirit is telling me you are in a big transformation at this moment in time, so space. So that's the reason why everything feels shaky, Divine Feminines. One more. Tell me more about the signs. We have Taurus energy is coming through. One more. Holy Spirit, tell us more, Holy Spirit, about the signs. Oh, of course. I need to tell us more about the signs. I don't have two or more. I don't know. The cards are. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, please. Tell me more about the signs. Tell me more about the signs, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about the signs. Tell me more. Okay, we have Uranus. So I thought Aquarius again. One more, the last one. What does the fate tell us? Oh, we have Pisces and 5th house Leo. And 2 cards fell. Right, put them back. One more. And again, Aquarius is coming through. So take it how it resonates. Bottom energy, we have Virgo, analyze. Okay, I think I'm going to ask one angel message. It's a very long reading, so I want to close the reading, and I feel a little bit energy drained because one more. Thank you. We have again forgiveness. So this theme is really important about if we have 3 times, 4 times forgiveness. So I don't know what a theme is, but Spirit is telling me in this situation, forgiveness is really important. So Spirit is telling me, and for the Divine Feminine, maybe with a lot of things you don't have peace or you don't have the answer, but Spirit is guiding you to forgiveness or having an open heart. Forgiveness is really important because you can only forgive when you have acceptance. So Spirit is telling me in some way you don't have acceptance with a situation or a problem or a person. Take how it resonates. Spirit is telling me very clearly, work on this because it blocks your manifestation. Spirit is telling me it's up to you. So Divine Feminine, it's time for the Soul Tribe and for the collective Divine Feminines to work with our, let me see. Yeah, we are turning into our yang energy at this moment in time and space because I feel very strongly a shift happens. A sudden let go. Yeah, Spirit is telling me let go. It's time to surrender to the divine. Yes, they are saying, Spirit is telling yes. And Spirit is also telling trust. Trust. I told you the whole time, Spirit is telling me trust the process. Trust. Because I believe everything happens in divine timing. So you can miss opportunities. And even when I say opportunities, this card came in reverse. So Spirit is telling us you can miss your opportunity, what is meant for you. One more. Meditation brings answers. So I feel very strong for the Divine Feminines. Opportunity, perfect timing. Everything will happen in perfect timing, Divine Wolfeys, and opportunity. Spirit is telling us this time we need to focus on our inner work, but also about our own goals. But also this theme or this phase in your life, Divine Wolfeys, is all about who are you, accepting your parts that you didn't like about yourself, or that you didn't want this part, or you didn't look over, how do you say that? So I don't know, Divine Wolfeys, this is a reading. It's a very long reading, so take it how it resonates. I want to say thank you because it means a lot. I want to show my gratitude. Take discernment. This is what for message Spirit has for the collective and the soul tribe at this moment in time and space. All my readings are timeless, and I will see you the next time. Bye bye.